Welcome back, friends, and welcome in those who are new to the channel. If you guys don't know me, I am Firepower, and today we are playing more Cottage Witch. Now, we are currently here at our base, and what we are planning on doing today is not sticking around. We need to do some adventuring. We have barely touched the Twilight Forest, and that's one area that I want to go into and do more. Now, we have went ahead and already went in and defeated the Naga, which was the very first boss, and we explored one of the ore mounds and got tons and tons of ore, which is absolutely amazing. But now I want to go in and keep going into all of the different bosses and kill all of the bosses to get all of their trophies. So our next boss is going to be the Lich, and then from the Lich we need to go to the Labyrinth and fight the Minotaur and carry on from there to the Knight and the Yeti and the Hydra. We need to go up and kill the Snow Queen. So many more bosses to do, and I think that's going to be the gist of the episode. There is so much within the Twilight Forest that, I mean, it'll definitely take one episode. I was kind of thinking it was actually going to take two, but I think we can manage to kind of get it all into the one. So we'll have to see. Now, for the Twilight Forest, there are a total of 8 different bosses, but there are 9 trophies, which includes the ram head. So what I'm thinking is here around our portal, I kind of want to go ahead and put the 8 for each of the bosses. And I kind of feel as if on top of these blocks here, one on each side, it just kind of fits really nicely. And we'll go ahead and take all of these and put the trophy right on top so that we can show off all of the trophies around our portal. Now for the ram head, it is a little bit different, a little bit special. I think for right now, because I don't entirely know where I'm going to put it, I might just put it right out here, which is a little bit kind of just off the edge of our path, but I think it'll look pretty good. Once we get all the trophies, we can come back, put them on, and really see how it looks. Maybe we do put it somewhere else, as this isn't entirely the ideal place, but you know, I don't entirely know where. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump into the Twilight Forest and get started here. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with the Twilight Forest and might have missed our previous episode on it, basically in order to make the portal, you need to make a 2x2 hole in the ground, fill it full of water, surround the edges with flowers, and then by throwing a diamond into the water, it'll activate the portal. Now, Twilight Forest is very unique in its progression because you have to actually progress through the mod going biome to biome to biome, and you can't skip ahead. Now, the Naga, which we happen to spawn directly next to, was the first boss, and we did go ahead and tackle it just because it was right here. Now, because we defeated the Naga, we can now go ahead and go to the next biome to unlock the Lich and kill the Lich. Now, here's the thing. If we were to try and skip ahead and go over to the swamp, which is right here, and I can go ahead and just quickly do it, if I don't fly up way that far, the longer I sit in here, there is a little bit of a delay, but I will start taking damage, and you are basically just not allowed to skip ahead. Yeah, so biome locked, as you see in the top right. Check your advancements, and it kind of helps you go through each of the different ones. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here before I start taking damage. But let's go ahead. Let's head over to the Lich Tower. We have one right over here next to us. Now, let me go ahead and activate my Elytra and fly again. And here it is right here. There's actually... Ooh, we are lagging a little bit trying to load everything in here. So there is a few of these Lich Towers all around here. And, you know, I'm not sure. Should we go into the bottom and try and adventure our way up? Should I just fly up to the top and kill the Lich directly and not actually progress through everything? I do believe he is going to be in this one. This should be the largest one. And yeah, there he is. All right, so you can see down in the middle there that there is a spawner, and when we get close is actually when it's going to spawn him in, and there he is. Now, the Lich is a little bit unique in the mechanics, as you notice he has a shield around him. In order to actually do any damage to the Lich, we need to reflect the bullet back to him to go ahead and break his shield. Now, he will go ahead and duplicate himself, make some clones just like he's doing here, and the one that you want to focus on is the one that is colorful, is the one that actually has colors and not the really darker ones, the shadows. So let's just go ahead, hit him a couple more times, and his shield should go down. Looks like he just has one left, and there we go. So now we can go ahead, get in there, and start attacking him. Let's go ahead and also kill some of these zombies here, as they're getting a little bit out of control. Pull out our book, and there we go, doing some more damage. And one more hit, there we go. Nice. Sweet, okay, so, oh, we got one of the scepters too. So there are a bunch of different scepters as well that you can get in the Twilight Forest. Each of them have a special ability attached to them. This is the Scepter of Life Draining, which I believe will just slowly drain the life of the entity that you're targeting. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead. Let's grab the Lich trophy. I think that might be all I really care about in here. I don't really need any of the golden armor or anything of this nature. I guess I can take the ender pearls as well. Open up our backpack, and let's just throw everything in here as we start to progress a little bit further. Sweet. All right, so now that we've defeated the Lich, let's go ahead and open our quest book, and it'll kind of help direct us. And we defeated the Lich. Let's go ahead, collect our rewards. Oh, we get a secondary trophy as well. That's really nice. All right, so it looks like we need to find the labyrinth. Unfortunately, no Goblin King here. So the labyrinth, find the depths of the swamp. Okay, so the swamp is where we are going to need to go. There's going to be a Minotaur. When you kill the Minoshrooms, they're going to drop some meat stroganoff, which I love, which when you eat will go ahead and inoculate you against the curse of the fire swamp, allowing you to progress. I don't remember. Oh, yes. Okay. We just need to go ahead and eat it after. Yes, that's right. Perfect. Okay, so we did find the swamp. If I can open up my map, should be, I think, right there. That kind of looks like the swamp. It is. Now, this is the fire swamp, and I don't think we can go into the fire swamp yet. I think we need to go into the swamp, find the Minoshroom and the dungeon, and go there. Now, I did go ahead and craft just a little bit ago the map for the Twilight Forest. It's the magic map. And when you look at it, it'll go ahead and actually tell you where each of the structures are. So with this, we can actually see exactly where the underground structure is, which should be about right here. Ooh, it is laggy when I fly. Perfect. All right, so do we see anything over in this area? Should be right about here. Yeah, maybe this hill? Is this it? Ah, yes. Perfect. All right. Go ahead, just get out our book, and we can slaughter these guys real quick. And let's head on down into the structure. All right, so down here, it is basically a maze. You can't go ahead and open. Oh, you can open your map. So previous mod packs I've played, you have not been able to look at your map to figure out where you need to go, but it does look like we can here. And if I had to take a guess as to where we need to go, I think the one directly north of us, so that would be right up here. Let's see if that's right. Let's just go ahead and sneak our way past, see if that is... No. Okay, so this is just a little pond. Okay, now around here you will also find lots of chests hidden in here, and I believe, yep, right there. I don't know if that just did anything. Yeah, so you got to be careful. You know, there's There's traps. There's traps. Now, there are also just random rooms of lots of torches, which I don't entirely understand. I don't know why they have all these random torch rooms. Yeah. All right. So thankfully, we have a pretty decent spell that can just go ahead and kill everything. Let's go ahead, get out some of these ingots. Now, the ironwood ingot and Author's steel leaf are ingots that are specific to the Twilight Forest. And with them, you can actually make Twilight Forest gear as well. Now, I personally don't know if they have any benefits over others. So if you guys may know, let me know. All right, let's go ahead, open this up. I'm not going to fall for the trap. Oh, nope. Perfect. Not sure. Oh. Did I not just say I was not going to fall for the trap again? What the heck? What the heck? That didn't say it was a trap chest. I think that's where we're going, though. Right over there. All right. Let's just get in here, get the loot. Oh, and then as I was saying a minute ago, okay, so what we looted right here, the Charm of Keeping. So I believe with the Charm of Keeping, and you guys may be able to correct me if I'm wrong on this, as my memory is a little vague. There are two charms in here. There's the Charm of Keeping and the Charm of Life. And what the Charm of Keeping does is if you die, you'll basically keep your items on you. So it's basically essentially keep inventory. The Charm of Life will go ahead. Sorry, looting. The Charm of Life will go ahead and basically ensure that if you die, you will stay alive. Essentially a totem. Basically just like a totem. Perfect. All right, well, let's go ahead, go down to the next level. Go ahead and kill some of these guys so we don't have to deal with them. Perfect. Eat some food. Okay. So from here, can we see where we need to go as well? Maybe top middle? I feel as if these larger rooms, they're all the same, which tells me that it's not going to be that. So I'm thinking it'll be whatever's in the top middle. Go ahead and see if we can find a way. Oh, and then also, because, you know, you can look at the map and you may have an idea as to where you want to go. One of the issues with, you know, trying to cheat and go through the walls is that it takes forever. Absolutely forever. Another Charm of Keeping. Now we are getting Charms of Keeping 1, which we can go ahead and upgrade into a Charm of Keeping 2. Let's see how we do that. Let's look at the recipe for it. You will need 4 of them. And then the Charm of Keeping 2 goes to a Charm of Keeping 3. The Charm of Keeping 3 can't do anything. Now, I believe it can be used multiple times when it's upgraded. Again, don't take my word on that. My knowledge of the Twilight Forest is still somewhat small. Let's go ahead and get all these guys out. Perfect. And then we should be going up here to the north somewhere. Fingers crossed this is it. No? Going around? Is there no... There's no way there. What is that then? Okay, I'm curious. I'm going through the wall. I'm going through the wall. Nothing. Oh, but it looked like there was something in the middle. That really looked like it was something in the middle there. Okay, but all those pressure plates. Oh, come on. No. How did that even work? Interesting. Okay, so it's like purposely set up as a trap, expecting you to mine through it. There's no way to get to it from the top. So it was purposely set up that you mine and it'll blow all of those chests up. Oh. Okay, so now I'm curious. Okay, we actually just need to loot this quick because I'm pretty sure there is... Yep, that. a trap underneath. Okay, so I'm really curious. We just exploded a chest, but go down. Oh wait, okay, there's another layer of bedrock. Interesting. Interesting. I was gonna say there should be bedrock constantly preventing you from cheating, right? Which is kind of what we're doing a little bit, using the map, but interesting. Okay, I think this is the next layer. Sweet, yeah, it's the Minoshroom. So we can just use our spell and he's dead. It was that difficult. And by that difficult, I mean that easy. Success. All right, and then this is the meat stroganoff, which we should just be able to consume. And it'll give us credit. There we go. Mighty stroganoff. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get the diamond minotaur axe. Nice. As well as the trophy. I don't really know if I need the stroganoffs. You know, let's go ahead and take them. Can't hurt. Ooh, and we got some of the armor. Sweet. Ooh. Map focus. Okay, so this map focus is really, really big because you can use the map focus to upgrade your infinite range booster into a dimensional card for RS. Now, when you do that, basically what happens is now you can access your refined storage system in whatever dimension that you are currently in. So like right now, I can't open it. As you see, there's no beacon within range because we're in a different dimension. But if we were to go ahead and upgrade our infinite range booster to a dimensional card, then it would now start working, which is really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and get the last bit in this chest over here. And success. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and get out of here. I think one of the things we may go ahead and do, because I don't want to have to go back through the maze and figure out where to go. I think we're going to go ahead, take one of our map focuses, go home real quick, upgrade our RS system, and then also go ahead and just go back in. Now, we do have our own little secret door down here. If I could remember how to crawl, there we go. And we can jump down. And if we come into our RS system, here is our infinite range booster. And we should be able to just hit usage, craft, and now it's a dimensional card. And now we should be able to open it no matter where we are, which is going to be amazing. Oh, I love that. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and head back up and let's get back into the Twilight Forest, find the next boss. Now, if we go ahead and open our quest, we did go ahead and complete that. We got the Meef Stroganoff. We got the Charm of Keeping. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the Charm of Keeping sacrifices itself to keep your item safe. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so the first tier, bronze, saves your hand item, your held item. Iron will save your item and that are being held and your armor. Gold will preserve your entire inventory. Ah, okay. So right there is exactly what it does. I was a little unsure. I knew that it was like keep inventory, but I was wrong on what each of the different tiers does. So that's perfect. This is why you guys check quests, right? The quests are amazing. They really are. They've done a fantastic job with them. All right, let's go ahead and get back in, and we are going to be going for the Yeti. Ooh, well, the Yeti or the Knight. Okay. But as we went ahead and ate the Meef Stroganoff, we should now be able to go to the Fire Swamp. So that's this darker area right here. I'm guessing... Oh, wait, no, the Fire Swamp, that's the Hydra. Can we go there yet? I mean, we ate the Meat Stroganoff. Okay, I mean, let's try it. The Hydra should be right there. There's a dragon. I'll ignore the dragon. And okay, well, you know, I guess Hydra it is. And we should be able to use our spells. Does that do anything decent? Oh, we have to use the head. We have to hit the head. Can we not? It's trying to go to the actual body. All right, it looks like we got to use our sword here. All right, right, now where do we need to attack? One of the heads is attackable. No, all of them are? But we need to avoid the fire. And then eventually one of the heads is going to charge at us as well. Like this one, it's going down. So keep strafing side to side. And we can attack it. There we go. Ooh, that does a decent amount of damage, but at the same time, does it? Because we just instantly heal because of our armor. I am curious, can we just brute force this? Not have to worry about the mechanics. I mean, we are already halfway done with this. All right, let's get away from the fire. There's a fourth head now. All right, can we attack this one? We can. All right, head down. How cool is this? Such a cool boss. You know, as a fire mage with our fire armor, the pyromancer armor, the flames from this do nothing to us. It's wonderful. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, there we go. We should be able to open up the chest. We get the Hydra trophy, as well as some fiery blood. Interesting. And then some Hydra chops. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and open up our quest. And that's going to be the Hydra over here. So we found the Hydra lair, and then we also went ahead and slayed the Hydra. Nice. All right, so we need to go ahead and do the Yeti cave and the Knights Stronghold next. Does anything here on our map look like it would be the next place? I see some snow over here, so that could be the Yeti. Let's go ahead and open up our map. Anything on here? Like, what is that white hill kind of in the south? Like right here. What is this? This old savanna area. Also, why did this just randomly show up on our map? That's weird. All right. Go ahead, go over here. And that's this massive hill. Now, this is just an ore mound. Interesting. Yeah, this is just an ore mound. There's nothing special about this. So, I mean, this is special in itself. Don't get me wrong. As you guys saw with the Hydra, there was a ton of exposed ore, and I don't have a free cam, but if we were to go down, right, this is just full of ores. So if you guys need ores, come into one of these ore mounds and you will get tons and tons of ores. It is absolutely amazing. Highly recommend. We did this on one of our previous episodes and came out with thousands upon thousands of resources. I think actually almost tens of thousands, to be honest. Perfect. All right, so it is not that. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else explored on this map yet. Let's go ahead and head over to the snow area then, as I think that might be a good next area to go to. Let's go ahead, let it all load. And it is fantastic to be able to fly with the Elytra here. The last mod pack that I played that had the Twilight Forest in it forbid all flying. You couldn't use your Elytra. You couldn't use... Ooh, I am taking damage. I'm in a biome I shouldn't be in yet. Ooh, no, that is a biome I should not be in yet. Yep, so there's a great example. If you guys should not be in a biome, that's what happens. You start taking damage. So this over here, that's the final biome. And then This area right here that looks like the taiga is the biome just before it. And this snow area that I thought was snow is actually not snow. It is a cloud in the sky, as that's where the giants live. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and just keep exploring, I guess. Keep exploring more of the map, and eventually we'll find the area we need to go to. Now, out of all of the bosses that are in the Twilight Forest, a question for those who have done the Twilight Forest before: what is your favorite boss, or what is your least favorite boss? If I had to take a guess as to what my least favorite boss would be, I feel as if it would be the Ur-Ghast. But at the same time, I also love the Ur-Ghast because of the fact that there is strategy involved, and you can't just, you know, cheese it. Like, there's actually a strategy, and that's super cool. Now, we'll see with our magic, it may not be so strategic, and it may just be cheesing it. Like, if we can just shoot it in the air and do tons of damage, then yeah. Man, it is so framey here. All right, let's go ahead as this area is loading. Jump on down here. We can land. Our frames should return to us. We could probably turn off our shaders, and that'll instant 60 frames. But as you see, we have this snowy area here, and there is a square structure inside of the snowy area. This is the snowy forest, and this is where the Yeti lives. So all these down here are the little Yetis. I mean, they're a good size, but they are just the little ones. Now the large one, I'll go ahead and clear these out a little bit, is right here, and he's so cool looking. I freaking love the Yeti. But he'll go ahead and shoot ice at you, which you can see that he's currently doing, and super cool. Now, if you do get too close, he will pick you up and throw you, which is amazing. I freaking love it. But we can just go ahead and use our magic, probably kill him pretty easily. There we go. And done. Ooh, ice bombs. We get some Yeti fur, and then we get the trophy. All right, nice. Let's go ahead, complete the quest there, and then we also killed the Yeti, so we can complete that quest. Now, we do need to go ahead and go up and kill the Snow Queen. Love the quest description here. There's an Elsa joke in here somewhere. So the Snow Queen is found at the top of the Aurora Palace, which is a beautiful structure. Absolutely beautiful. A treacherous mansion filled with icy monsters and slippery parkour. The queen herself has 3 phases and cannot be damaged through her ice throne, so only her upper half can be targeted. When she is defeated, you can complete one of the 3 tasks and gain access to the Highlands. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead, go up, get her. I think she's going to be right around the corner. I think I saw her just a little bit to the west. Let me go ahead and pick up some of this items here, just in case we need them for whatever reason. Eat a little bit, and let's go ahead and get out of here. There we go. So this is the Aurora Palace, and it is so cool because of the fact that the blocks are super colorful. But if I go ahead and land and just stare at this for a moment, the blocks change colors. They are not the same block. If we look at it, you can actually see as we zoom in here, the color is changing. It's so cool. I mean, like, I feel as if that would be really difficult to build with and make it look good because the colors change. But God, is that cool. I love the concept. All right, now I don't know which one she is going to be in. If she is going to be in one of these top ones up here, I would assume. but it also takes forever to mine. Now, I wonder, with our spell book, we should have a break spell, I believe, right? Is that what this is? No, what is that? The hammer. I don't have a name on it. It doesn't look like I have a break spell. Interesting, I have an explosion. Oh, that works. I mean, not ideal, I guess. But I mean, it does the job. Did I get any of those blocks? They all got destroyed. Oh. All right, so let's see. Is she going to be over in this one? This one looks a little bit larger. I'm going to say she's going to be in this one. Yes. No! Oh my goodness. Can she just get out like that? If she can get out, that's going to be extremely difficult. No, no, get back in here. Get back in here. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me switch my spell back over to our fireball and see if we can actually get her. It looks like we can. She's taking damage. So can we just cheese this fight as well with our magic and just hit her a few times? I mean, it looks like it's working. We just have to kind of target the top of her. And there we go. Yep. Nope. That worked. Perfect. Ooh, the Seeker Bow. Okay, so within the Twilight Forest, there are several bows. There's the Seeker Bow, as well as like a tri-bow of some sort. I forget the exact name of it. But the Seeker Bow will actually has a homing arrow to it. So when you fire your arrow, it'll seek out the target that you are going for, and you'll never miss. You'll just never miss. Which, I mean, who doesn't love that? That is amazing. All right, so let's go ahead, complete this quest, get all those. We can come up here and get another one of her trophies. I love the fact that we're getting extra trophies because we are totally going to want to use... Ooh. Interesting. You can use the head to get some of the swords and armor, or swords and bows and stuff. Interesting. But we're going to want to have all of them as trophies, so that means I can still have extra ones in case we need it for anything. All right, so that went ahead, wrapped up this quest, but we still have 2 more to do. So we need to go ahead and go to the Knights Stronghold, as well as, I guess really it's just going to the Highlands. So that's all we have, is going to the Knights Stronghold. As well as, I guess, going to the quest ram. Okay, so let's see here. Do we have anywhere on our map that we have not? Oh, the dense forest. No, that's exactly where we need to go. Because in the dense forest, we need to, yeah. We'll see it. It's a massive structure. Oh, we still have the Ur-Ghast. So no, we do have 2 things. Ah, this is the dark forest I was thinking of. We were in the dense forest. This is the dark forest. There's the structure. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be the Ur-Ghast. Oh, why is it so framey? I wonder if it's like the better leaves because there's so many leaves in here. Perfect. Oh, yep. See, 60 frames. It is just the leaves. What the? Oh, okay. So this is an example as what it looks like if you go to an area that you have locked. So as you see, we have the effect up there. Oh no, that's just darkness. But that was the lock, no? Can we come here? Yeah, biome locked. Okay. Okay, hold on. He has an enchanted book. What book is this? The Notes on a Wooden Tower. Interesting. Okay, let's go and read this. An explorer's notebook that seems to have survived an explosion. This tower clearly has mechanisms that are not responding to me. Their magic almost yearns to acknowledge my touch, but it cannot. It is as if the devices of the tower are being suppressed by a powerful group of beings nearby. Next entry. The magic seems to emanate from the deep within the strongholds nearby. It cannot come from the goblins as their magic is charming but unfocused. There must still be some force still active in the strongholds. Next entry. My analysis indicates that it comes from several sources, operating as a group if you head back into the stronghold after I resupply. Interesting. Okay, so anyways, we can't go there yet. We do need to go ahead and tackle the phantoms. So this down here, we need to go ahead and do this before we can go over to the Dark Tower. Now, can I go ahead and come down here? Let me just mine all the way down. And down here somewhere, we should find the forest or the entrance to the stronghold. All right, there's just a lot of leaves. Got it. Okay, perfect. So where is the entrance? Is it? Nope. Kill the witch. There is some wolves. If we open up our map and look, looks like over in this direction. I will definitely say that this is the first time I've ever used this map, and it is amazing. Highly, highly recommend. If you guys are coming in here to try and fight the bosses, make some progress, highly, highly recommend, because it'll tell you exactly where you need to go. Okay, hold on. Where is this? It's still a little bit more this way. Okay. It is mostly underground, but you should be able to see a little bit. Yep, right there. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead, come in here. Here's the trophy pedestal, which we should be able to break. Can we not? Oh, hold on. Okay, so in order to access this, we need to give it a trophy. That's right. Let's go ahead, open up our backpack, and we should have the... Yeah, we have 2 Lich ones. Perfect. Come down here, and can we use our map in here as well? We got an anvil. I'll totally take that. I am not going to complain about free iron. Oh, this place is so much larger than I remember. All right, so let's just go ahead and come in here, explore. Now, if I do remember, just like the previous place, there are traps. There are going to be some TNT traps that we do need to be careful of. So this may be one right now, and it might be about to explode. No, no. Okay, good. I feel as if I just can't trust this game anymore and feel as if everything is going to be a trap. What a noise. I can definitely say that compared to the last time that I was in here, having a magic spell book that is just all powerful is amazing. It is making this so much easier. Go all the way down to see, maybe we need to get all the way down here. I think this is where we need to go, which of course is not connected to where we are now. Hidden chest. Again, I am just waiting for these things to explode. Every time I open up a chest, I have trust issues. Yep, I have trust issues. What is going to be the best way up? Well, that's totally not the best way up. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get some blocks out. Take our time. I mean, I am moving as fast as I can. I know it may not seem like it. Okay. Gonna eat. And we need to get over to this side. So that's going to be over here. No, we're going to do it again. Okay, there we go. At least we didn't get into the lava. Fine. We know what we're doing. We're pros at this game. Yep, totally. Totally. Nothing much. But we can go down. There's there is things behind. Look at them being tricky. Oh, I hear TNT. I totally heard that TNT. Okay. Let's come back up. Let's see if we can get over to the other side. Interesting. Was this not where we needed to go? I was thinking this is where we needed to go. What's up here to the top? Is this anything? No. Okay. So this is not where we needed to go. I was thinking that was. Of course not, because it's identical to that room. This is why sometimes it's better to just explore, not use the map, because the map is going to deceive you. It is totally going to deceive you. Now, I honestly have no idea where it is in here. I don't know. Let's just run around. Let's just run around. You know, worst comes to worst, we kill a bunch of stuff. We get some extra loot. Yeah. Goodness, that noise. That noise. Yes. Okay. This is where we needed to go. And this is the boss. Now this is going to be a group of these guys, but with our fire spell, it should just annihilate them. Because AoE. Love it. No, are we not even doing any damage to this guy? Yeah, we are. Okay, there we go. Sweet. And there's the head. I also get some phantom armor, all these night metal things. Ooh, okay. Perfect. So much loot. So much loot. Then anything else under these? Or is this just where they all rised up? Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in any of these. One more. Just, nope. Okay. Well, we had to try. We had to. Perfect. Okay, so now we just need to get our way out. And if we can go ahead, get back to the middle part, which I have no idea where the entrance was. Let's see. Are you serious? The boss was literally like right there. Wow. All right, so now we are going over to the Ur-Ghast, which, as I mentioned earlier, was my favorite, but also my least favorite boss of here. The tower is really cool. Maybe I'll actually go up the tower the way that it's been intended to go up and not just kind of fly up to the top with my dash ability, as there's a lot of cool lore and stuff in there. Perfect. Okay, so we're actually in the Dark Forest Center now, and we're not taking damage because it's no longer locked. We killed the boss and have properly gained access. All right, so here is the tower, and as you can see right up there, that is just a ghast. Never mind. I was like, that's the Ur-Ghast. Nope, it's just a ghast. And in order to go in, you just need to go into the reappearing blocks. You right click and you can walk through. And then after a moment of time, it'll come back. It's so cool. I love these little doors. And then we can go ahead, come on up. I'm going to take all these anvils. I just love free iron. And there are little mini gas. Oh, look at that. Look at them. And then in order to traverse upwards throughout this room, you basically need to go up these little ladders, and there are invisible pathways that you can turn on by toggling the lever here. And if you go ahead and give it a minute, it'll go ahead and start making a path. As you can see it down there below. And that's how you go from platform to platform and make your way all the way up to the very top of the room. Super cool, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and use my dash ability to get up here much quicker and just get this done with. So, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to use my dash to hit the wall. Okay, so we are going up there. Let's try that. Third time's the charm? Third time? Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay. Third time's the charm. Now we got all the way up here. Let's go ahead, get back over to the bookcase. And we need to get through here. I forgot about that. You can't break the fences because these are anti-built blocks. You can't break those. However, one benefit of this pack is that you can crawl. And you can even jump crawl, go through all these things. Oh, that's so nice. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. None of these. None of these open up. What the heck? What's the correct way? I'm so confused. It doesn't feel like any of them are the correct way. All right, we're just gonna jump over and not do it. Yeah, like how does that even connect up? All of them have fences there. Do you have to come up? No. How does that even work? I'm so confused. All right, so let's go ahead and cheese our way up. All right, and as we land down here, the Ur-Ghast should go ahead and spawn as we get close to it. And yes, there it is. Okay, so as you see, a absolute ginormous ghast. Now, there are several ways about going about this and killing the Ur-Ghast. First, we need to get rid of all these random things so that our projectiles can hit it. But you can use any type of projectile to go ahead and shoot it, as well as any type of normal ghast. If you go ahead and reflect its projectiles, you could hit it via that. Now, one of the easiest ways to do it, which can go ahead and make sure that you can actually land the hits on it, as she does like flying around a lot, is by using these little ghast traps right here on each side. Now, you'll have to wait for her to be underneath the trap in order for it to go off and actually capture her. So you'll have to keep an eye out for where she's going so that you can try and get it right underneath her. And here's one of those instances we got it. And as she comes down, you just gotta pull out your sword or use whatever weapon you have and just try and do as much damage as you can to her. And then she'll go ahead and start to fly off, and you just have to continue that process. Now, she will also go ahead and have a tantrum and just start doing lots and lots of crying and raining down of all these gas tears. They will do damage, so make sure that you can take the damage or you hide underneath one of the structures to help shield yourself. And then you just gotta rinse and repeat. Gotta do the same thing over and over and over again. It takes a little while to get her in the right place, to get her to go ahead and come on down. And I think really one of the things that I should have done here that I didn't do right is I should have just kept attacking her. You know, ignore the mechanic of these gas traps and just see if I can outdeal the damage. Now, when she does summon her little baby gas and she goes over to the trap, she will actually consume the baby gas and that'll cause her to heal. So you want to make sure that if you do see her getting near any of those baby gas, you kill them and try not to let her heal up as you're going through the process of trying to kill her. Yes. We did it. Oh my goodness, that was a pain in the ass. All right, but we got all the things we needed. Perfect. And we got the trophy. Nice. And if we come in here to the quest, we should be able to complete a bunch of these. Now, what do we not do? Oh, the charm of life. We didn't get a charm of life at all. Perfect. We got the Ur-Ghast, and then we killed the Ur-Ghast. We did that. And then finally off to the Highlands. All right, so we have entered the Highlands because that was an area that we should not have been able to enter, but we did. And we can go ahead and get some random rewards here. Anything of value? I have no idea. Let's go for a whale tooth because reasons. I don't know. Perfect. All right, so let's put all of this up. And then now the last area that we need to go to is going to be, where is it? Right down here. So this down here is where we need to go, directly south of us. Okay, so where we are going next is going to be the Twilight Highlands. And what is special about the Twilight Highlands is that it is where the giants live. Now, if you guys remember all of your fairy tales and children's stories, how do you get to the giants? You have to make a giant beanstalk. Yep, for real. So that's what we're gonna do. But in order to make a giant beanstalk, we need to go ahead, go below ground and break this. There's something down here? I've never known that. Interesting. I never knew that there was things down here. What's down here? Huh. Nice. Golden apple. We do have the Wither Skelly skull. Huh. Charm of keeping. Very nice. Huh. Good to know. Need to somehow get up. Perfect. Okay. So we need to go ahead and make a giant beanstalk. And if we open our request book, I think it mentioned it right in here. How? So perfect. So you can obtain the magic beans by killing trolls underground or by looting from their obsidian bound caches. So we need to go underground. We need to find where some trolls are. And then we need to go ahead and kill them to get the magic beans. Now, I have not gotten any magic beans yet to my knowledge. If I do a search for magic, yep, I got nothing in my storage here. So let's go ahead, go underground. Is there a cave nearby? Right over here, it looks like. And let's jump down here and see what we can find. All right. I'm just going to vein mine my way. And yes, okay. So it does look like if we go ahead, keep on coming, let's go ahead, go right to the middle. Perfect. And right here, as it mentioned, the obsidian cache, there is a giant block of obsidian right into the middle of this. That we can go ahead and fly to. Here we go. So a giant block of obsidian. Now, technically this is a 3x3, right? Should be a 3x3. We should be able to break this. Oh, we can't break giant obsidian without having a giant pickaxe. That is right. So our only way of getting this right now is to kill the trolls. So let's go ahead and come down here, kill a bunch of trolls. Hopefully we'll get some magic beans. Go ahead and clear our hotbar so we can possibly see. Let's go ahead and just kill a bunch of trolls down here. Wish us luck. Now there is also a bunch of witches. I just heard that first witch. But as long as we just go ahead and run around, we should get some magic beans here pretty soon. Then once we get the magic beans, we need to take the magic beans up to the Ur-Ghast soil just on top of the soil here. And from there, we can go ahead and make our giant beanstalk. This is the ash that it was talking about. Perfect. Yep, there's some Ur-Ghast soil, and there is the magic beans as well. Perfect. Go ahead and clear up our storage here, and let's head back up. Perfect. All right, so now that we are pretty much all the way up to the top, there should be a bunch of Ur-Ghast soil, but we did go ahead and loot some as well. And right there is where we need to go. So right here is some Ur-Ghast soil. Let's go ahead, take our magic bean, put it down, and the ground shakes. I love that. I love it. And there's the, oh, how amazing is that? Come on. That is just super freaking cool. That is just super cool. Now, as we go ahead and get up to the top here, the giants are going to be our skin. So they're going to be giant fire powers, which is great. I love it. All right. There is still so much more to go. I think I'm going to dash and fly and cheat my way up here. Because I don't want to jump so much. All right. And here we go. Yeah. Look at this. It's just giant versions of me. I love it. Use our spell book. You got a big giant sword. Which, you know, giant sword. Oh, I love it. I love it. Who doesn't want to carry around a giant sword with them? All right, let's use our magic and just kill them real quick. And then just like any other, you know, tool, we need to have a giant pickaxe. And with the giant pickaxe, we can go ahead and mine the giant cobblestone blocks over here in this amazing house. All right, and then I did see some more. Okay. We should be fine. We don't really, I don't think we really need anything else from the giants. They're just super cool. They're just super cool. Now we do need to go ahead and go back down. Why am I taking fire damage? Weird. We do need to go back down underground again. Oh, maybe because I was kind of over the area where we shouldn't have access to yet. I don't know. But yeah, so we need to go ahead and come back underground, which is this not the same cave? Not the same cave. Which one is it? It's this one over here. Come back to where we were. And now that we have a giant pickaxe, we can go ahead and mine the giant obsidian. Let's go ahead and get our giant pickaxe out and start mining the block. Oh, that just looks hilarious. That pickaxe is way too big for... All right, it's taking forever, but we got this. We got this. Obsidian broke. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and get down here and we can open up these chests. We get some torch berries. Not too much else in that one, but here is what we are looking for is the lamp of cinders. With the lamp of cinders, we can now go into the thorny forest and burn it all down to go ahead and make our way to the final structure, which sadly is not fully implemented. But we are totally going to go up there real quick because it is a really cool structure. Of the quests, this did go ahead and... Oh, so in order to complete the Twilight Forest, which does go ahead and gain access to the final castle, which we should have access to. Well, we just need to go into it. And then the final thing that we need to do to complete is to complete the quest ram, which I have discovered where one is. So I think once we go ahead, we get up here to the castle, we can go ahead and head over to it. So all we need to do is we need to go ahead and come up to the thorny forest over here. And in order to get through, we basically just need to take our lamp of cinders and right click on the thorns, and it should go ahead and just spread like a wildfire and burn all these down. However, it appears maybe because it's raining that it just doesn't spread. So, you know, in a typical instance, if you guys come here at a different time of day and it's not raining, it should just spread like a wildfire and should be able to get cleared out pretty easily. All right, well, let's just go ahead. Let's skip over this and we can look at it another time. All right, let's just go ahead and cheese our way up here for right now, and we can come back and kind of burn a little bit of that in a little bit. But as we come up here, we have the middle structure here, which has a lot of cool things inside, but this castle itself is not fully done. As we go ahead and come right over here, final castle is a work in progress. Join our Discord server to follow the development of the mod, which is right there. So sadly, the castle and the boss and everything here is not completed, which is very sad because this castle looks absolutely amazing. You can go ahead and come inside. That's weird. I thought it went invisible. Maybe that's like a graphical bug or something. You can come inside and there's just a lot of cool different rooms in here. It's a really cool structure. Now they need to go ahead and finish it. And I think once it's finished, it's going to be amazing. It really is. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's go over to the questing ram, finish that up, and that should go ahead and get us access. Now, where I saw the questing ram before was somewhere over here. Where is it? Right here. This little structure. So just to the southeast of us. Go ahead and fly over there. As it's still raining, the cinders are not going to do anything for us. But let's go ahead and fly over there and finish up the questing ram. Oh, I flew well past it. That was really quick. Go ahead, fly down. Here it is right here. And the questing ram is in one of these structures just like this. And it's great. It's great. So this guy, all right, what you need to do to him, and I'm pretty sure the quest is going to tell us, is he needs more wool. That's what he needs. So we need to give him more wool. And I did go ahead and get all of the different colors of wool out, because all you need to do is you go up and you click on him, and the wool that you give him will go ahead and basically just get larger, right? You can just see exactly which wools I've given him, and you have to give him every single one. And every time you give him a new wool, you can see his torso growing more and more each time. And by the time you give him all of the wool, he just looks freaking hilarious. Like, come on. Come on. That's amazing. And then inside the bundle here, perfect. All of the ores, a block of each one, fantastic. And then we get the quest ram, the trophy. And then we have this just glorious, glorious ram. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, let's go ahead. Do this. We get a sheep plushie. Nice. Come over here. And now the Twilight Forest has been completed. It is all done, which is just absolutely amazing. Ooh, I will totally take that 64 block of netherite. I guess 64k. That's probably going to be better. That'll be better. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So from here, all we need to do, /home. Look at all those achievements that we have unlocked. So many. So many. And all we need to do now, come over here. And I want to put all of these trophies on. Just go ahead, grab them all. And perfect. All right. So I'm not going to put them down in any specific order. Let's put the quest ram out here. But from the quest ram, we need to go ahead and do the knight. We have the Ur-Ghast and the Hydra. So there's the Hydra. That actually looks pretty cool. Oh, nope, that's not the Ur-Ghast. That is the Yeti. Here is the Ur-Ghast. And then we have the Minoshroom. Ur-Ghast. What? Are you serious? Okay, hold on. Can I like take this off and then put it back on? No, really? There we go. Shift tab. I guess it puts it on top, but it looks better. So I'm just going to leave it like that. That's really weird that it's like clipping through and you can't actually see it. There we go. So all of the boss heads have now been added as we have completed the Twilight Forest. Perfect. Well, guys, what is this around us? What is this? We have a shield? Since when? Is it because we have the... I'm so confused. It's not one of the bonuses. Is it because we have all the trophies in our inventory right now? Hold on. Let's open up our storage and put all of them in here. Do we still have it? Is it because we're standing next to one of the trophies? I'm so confused. How do we have that? It's not interesting. Huh. Well, if you guys know, put that down in the comments, because I'm really baffled right now. How do we have the shield? What? All right. Well, you know, I won't complain. I won't complain about free stuff. And yeah, okay. Anyways, well, that kind of wraps up what we have planned for this episode, which also is kind of getting close to the end of what we have for Cottage Witch as well. I was talking to some of the devs this past week, and there are some really cool updates coming soon, which is super cool. They're in the middle of doing a big rewrite and adding a bunch of new things, so there's definitely a bunch to keep an eye out for in the future if you guys are playing along with us. But I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Next episode is one of the episodes that you guys have been waiting for a very long time. I have been teasing about it for the longest of time now, where we are going to go in and we are going to go ahead and kill 100 wardens at a single moment. So we have to kill 100 wardens. I technically have already killed 23. I'm going to ignore that 23 and summon 100 new wardens. And with the power of Ars Nouveau, I am going to set off a chain of spells that'll obliterate them in a single button press. A single button press, which is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. It is going to be so much fun. And it's just going to show the power of Ars Nouveau and what we have learned as a witch, or as a wizard rather, throughout our playthrough here on Cottage Witch. All right, well, if you guys liked the episode, make sure to smash that like button. If you guys are not already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified when we post our next video, that glorious warden video. And I think that's about it. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye.